This Bionicle set is legendary. Join me as I review one of the best Bionicle sets ever made. We'll also check out the parts selection. I'll give you ideas for how you can build stuff with these pieces. And I'm going to show you some of the best frickin' revamps you ever did see. Here we go. What a gorgeous set. I love a good 2-pack like this. Cause we could have just got Lhikan as he was. Just the Toa, that's it. That would have been fine. Cause he's brilliant. That sweet gold and dark red color scheme. A neat little gear function as well. Always good. There's a lot that would have worked. But Lego said, nah, let's partner him with a giant rhinoceros kangaroo hybrid. Heck yeah. Cause that's the thing, right? I've always liked it when Toa look like knights. Shiny armor, a noble appearance, and a big old sword. In this case, 2 swords. Lhikan fits the bill. I think Toa really shine when they look like knights. But this is a knight on a horse. So that's just like the cherry on top. That's the icing on the cake. You've taken a good thing, but you've now made it great. Especially because this isn't just your regular horse. No, it's got that Bionicle touch. It's a little bit more robotic. It's a lot more fantastical. It's weird, it's wacky, it fits in the world of Bionicle. It's charming. That's why I like it. And actually, you know what? It's nice to see a Rahi creature that's very much a good guy. Because kind of up until now, we'd seen so many depictions of animals that were the bad guys. They were a hostile enemy for the Toa to fight and defeat. I don't know, this almost adds a bit of prestige to Lhikan. He was able to befriend and tame this mighty beast, and now they're best buds. Okay, well, I suppose a set like Takua and Puku, or Jala and Guku, they kinda had the same thing. So this isn't like a first, but I don't know, those 2 creatures, they don't exactly feel like terrifying, fearsome, and aggressive. But Kikanalo certainly looks vicious. This feels like something that it would take a lot of skill and effort to be able to tame and ride. That's not exactly something we've seen before. So speaking about Kikanalo, I really like this head, using these weapon pieces right here to form the mouth. Yet just that little bit of a gap in between the sections of the piece. That is enough to illustrate that this is the jaw. I think that's super clever. And the little angle that the horn rests at. This is just so well made, especially for 2004. And look at him, he's lean, he's muscular, he looks buff and strong. Fantastic. I mean, that's what you want out of your weird mutant kangaroo rhinoceros. Have him taller than Lhikan, have him be beefy and strong. Sick. And Toa Lhikan. Let's not forget that he has the coolest frickin' weapon ever. These twin blades, how good do they look on his hands? That alone is pretty cool. But wait, there's more. They can link up and become a nice shield. With an elegant and clever design like this, how could it get better? Well, it does. You can put these on Lhikan's foot, and now he's got a surfboard. A weapon with 3 different functions all rolled into one? That might just be the best Bionicle weapon ever made. In fact, it was so good that it went on to inspire weapons from G2. Look at Tahu. His blade is essentially the same frickin' thing. You know you're iconic when other people copy your homework. Also, not for nothing, Lhikan is gold. Yes, a year ago we'd had Takanuva, another gold character, but still, gold was not common. We'd had so much silver, but not much gold. I can't point out enough how special that felt all the way back in 2004. This set felt legendary. It still does. So, okay, there's plenty to love about this brilliant set. But the good stuff just keeps on rolling when we take apart the set and look at the pieces. Yeah, for example, these blades. I enjoy the way that Ozkabot has incorporated it into the head of this character. The front section becomes a little beak, the back becomes a long crest or crown. And the huge size of this blade really fits in with the huge size of this mock. It fits right in. I think it's pretty sweet. The next creation by Eclipse Caller uses both of these blades. You can just see the bottom, a lot of the rest of it gets hidden away. But now, you see, it looks like drills. That's a pretty cool way to use this. Another cool idea is this head. It's using Lhikan's iconic mask, so why don't we talk about that? Two of them together leaves enough space in the middle for you to put these eyes. I think it's a good looking head. Sticking with gold, we also have the pieces that make up Lhikan's feet. A builder by the name of Kizal Builds has used heaps of them to shape the body and the head of this Visorak. Some form the mouth, others form a bit of a nose, or kind of like, I guess, a head spike, something like that. All of them together really shape up nicely. It's just a good looking kind of compact design. It just goes to show how helpful it can be to have bulk of one piece. I also like this gunmetal armor piece that's used on Kikanalo. Jox Builds uses it here for the arms on Zarya. This adds in quite a nice bit of bulk. It also adds in a nice bit of smooth armor. It just looks so good with all these other pieces. More gunmetal parts, we got this Rakshi back piece. I've always liked the way that these look on thighs. That's what the set is doing, and I think it does it well. But what else can you do with these brilliant pieces? Well, Jox Builds once again, he's placed one here as a kind of waistcloth, and some up top as shoulder armor. It almost looks a bit like samurai armor, to some degree. The final piece today, these gold shoulder pads. Melomox uses them down below for armor on the lower legs. I like that they also flow up into the knee. They protect multiple parts of the body, hey, that's just nice. So all in all, a pretty good selection of pieces. But I bet you're like me and you're thinking, oh, I want to see some revamps of this set. How about we check out a revamp of each of these characters? We'll start off with Kikanalo. This revamp is made by Ferox Journey. Now we're talking, this is good. I really appreciate the extra hints of dark orange and blue. The original set is, I don't know, a lot darker, a lot more kind of monotone. You know, it's got silver, black, gunmetal, and dark bluish grey. That's nice, it looks good, I think it works for an animal. But now that I look at it here with a few little like pops of colour, this hits different. I don't know, it just works. These little accent colours really brighten things up. It's just wonderful. It's so nice to also see a posable jaw, and just a really posable mock in general. He still maintains that quite hefty and strong looking armor, which you kinda have to do. But I like that the front legs are just these little thin pistons, these little supports. Nice choice. This stops things feeling too like organic, and it reminds you that yeah, this is a biomechanical being. It is a robot, to some degree. I don't think Kikanalo has ever looked better, and I think you can say the same for Toa Lhikan. Check out the brand new mask and blades. These appear to be 3D printed and painted, but it's good. It's a bit of a callback to how he appears in the Legend of Metru Nui movie. It's kind of surreal to see that brought to life. There's a few other fun little details, like these wing pieces on the lower legs. Angling them in this manner creates a really streamlined, sleek design. It's nice and compact. I think it looks really good. The gold boomerangs on the feet, nice touch. Actually, I think all of the gold is a very nice touch. We also have Tahu's G2 masks on the shoulders. Yeah, the angles and the like natural gaps in that piece. It beautifully mirrors Lhikan's new mask. They look quite sensational next to each other. It's also good to see that the custom swords kind of mirror the originals. They can be two separate blades, like so, or they can form together and become a larger blade. And yeah, of course, they can become the surfboard. Very nice. Look at that. Two brilliant revamps of one of the coolest frickin' Bionicle sets ever. I love Lhikan. I love Kikanalo. Hey, if you want more inspiration, check the links below. There you'll find the social media of all the builders we spoke about today. Thanks for watching everyone, happy building, and bye for now. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there.